on the New York Yankees. Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. So the New York Yankees, among the league's favorites after they lost in the World Series last year. And Singy, I got to think it's somewhat deflating when you get that close to the ultimate prize only to come up short.
Yeah, I'd say deflating, demoralizing, agonizing. You can go on. And it's just tough, Boog, because just to get to the World Series is a huge accomplishment. So, getting those last 4 wins, though, that's what makes legends.
And with opening day, here's a chance to get your season going in the right direction and take that final step this year. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Just about to get started. On the hill here today, Garrett Cole. And Singy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts.
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out in the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
All right, ready to go here. Now, Christian Yelich. And that's through there for a strike. And the 2025 season is off and running. And a pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That's in there. And a count 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fastball right back to the mound. Gets it to first. Yelich out on the play. Here's how the Brewers will line up on opening day. Singy, these last few years have been Milwaukee's best since the days of Yount and Molitor.
You're right about that, Boog. They've won the division title 3 of the last 4 seasons, but they haven't won a postseason series since 2018 when they came within a game of reaching the World Series. Wouldn't be a shock to see them break through this year.
Sal Freeland, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound. Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Ground ball, left side, and foul ball.
He needs to throw that breaking ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing and miss.
Not close with that one, and the count is 1-2. On the ground, and that's just foul. 1 out, base is empty. That's out to center field. Reaching for it and brings it in. And now it's William Contreras. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And there's a strike. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Swing and a ground ball. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
We all know that that first inning can be a critical one in terms of guys settling in and the tone being set for the game. So this isn't what you're looking for on defense. 2-out errors are a lot like 2-out walks, but maybe even worse because your pitcher did his job to get what should have been the last out of that inning.
Rhys Hoskins now at the plate as he swings through strike one. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here on opening day. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Dominguez sizing this one up. Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. Brewers strand 1, and now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back in New York. And pitching in this game, Freddie Peralta. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave it. Team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Cody Bellinger, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. And a swing and a miss there.
It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
That's too low. Going to count 1 and 2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
And Belly goes down on strikes.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Anthony Volpe now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Peralta, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Peralta down to first with it, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
We in goal mode. We don't never stop. We don't never drop.
2 down, base is empty. And stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 outs, base is empty. And ball one to Judge.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Strike 2.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
2 outs. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Yanks held in check. We played an inning, no score. Back in the Bronx, here's the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
0-1's the count.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Here's a 1-2. Got him looking, and there's 1 down.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
So up next, Garrett Mitchell. Hard hit left side. On to first, and a couple of quick outs.
The third baseman, number 3, Joseph.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Joseph Ortiz. Ortiz in his second season, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
No score here in the second. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
To the right side, Chisholm tosses to first, and Milwaukee is set down in order. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Down to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. Back here in the Bronx, Singy, and we talked about expectations this year for the Yankees, but we haven't brought up their trip to the World Series last year.
Yeah, they had the most wins in the American League, had won their first pennant in 15 years. Hard to believe that, huh? It's tough not labeling that type of a year as a success.
Yeah, big swing and a miss. Dodgers versus Yankees in the Fall Classic. It doesn't get any better than that, Singy.
Yeah, and a lot of people across the globe watch those games, not just in the United States, and we won't forget that World Series for a long time.
This one in the air, right field, Freeland. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 away.
The second baseman.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. Fair ball.
Wastes no time there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Austin Wells now at the plate. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Next pitch is outside. And now it's even 1-1.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Chisholm over at first with one away. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one ripped right center field, and it's into the gap. Around second is Jazz. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead.
Back-to-back base hits. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
1 out, runner at second. Here is Goldschmidt. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
2 on, 1 out. And next for New York, Oswaldo Cabrera. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Hit on the ground, might be 2. There's 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Next offering is in for a strike. That's inside.
2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. A little bit low, and the count's even at 2. 2 runs across in the inning. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Next offering upstairs.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Cody Bellinger waiting to hit for the Yankees. Good job to fight that one off. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Everything came together for him. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Fought off foul. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
He's really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Mitchell makes the grab, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. We played 2 full. It's the Yankees 2 and the Brewers nothing. All set for the start of the inning. This is Bryce Terang.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Way out front for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Ball 1 there. Fights it off. He'll see another. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Andrew Monasterio up now for the Brewers. And he takes a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that.
0-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Here's Yelich at the dish. Grounded out his first time up. A changeup missing, and that is ball 1. And another ball.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or 2 from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
There's a strike.
2-1.
Just missed. And that one fouled off. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Freeland batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Good eye in that spot.
Excellent arm action on that two-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
And there's a ball. Yelich leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Bellinger sizing it up. Drops into the glove. And that is that. Milwaukee leaves 1. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. Peralta back to work. Gets him to chase after that one.
0-1.
That catches the outside corner. And the count is 0-2.
2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Going, yeah, we in go mode. Going, yeah, we in go mode.
Judge in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Judge enjoyed success at the major league level right away. He hit 52 home runs as a rookie, breaking Mark McGwire's record, and became the first Yankee to win Rookie of the Year since some guy named Derek Jeter. Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Judge rips that one. It has the distance, gone. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0.
The sun rises and Aaron Judge hits a home run. That's a pretty normal day in the world of baseball. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Stanton, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. 1 down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
Oh, great stop. Over to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning.
Proof right there of why he's a Gold Glover. Flash that leather around and make everybody excited. Nice job to end the inning.
Back at Yankee Stadium, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, William Contreras. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Next pitch is outside.
For you growing up in New York City,
I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders' inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. And here is Hoskins. He's 0 for 1. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, you know, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come on."
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Chorio swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Up and in. 1 ball, 1 strike.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2. When I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me, he said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Brewers go down quietly. They trail it here 3-0. Bottom of the 4th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game. And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Monasterio hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt, 1 for 1 with a single so far. Rip to third. Fires over to Hoskins. 2 up, 2 down.
Fastball grooved right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Now the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Over to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Yanks held in check, but they lead it 3-0. And we're back. And now here is Garrett Mitchell. Mitchell goes 6 feet 3 inches, 225 pounds, a former first-round pick in 2020.
Well, these Brewers, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
Swing and a miss, a strikeout for Garrett Cole.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Ortiz in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
Well, we're expecting to see strikeouts in this one. Cole is in the 2,000 strikeout club and only needed around 1,700 innings to get there. You know, only Chris Sale and Pedro Martinez needed fewer innings to reach 2,000 strikeouts.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
So digging in, Bryce Terang went down on strikes his first time through. Right through there for a strike. Outside with a breaking ball. Next offering misses. 2-1. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
The Brewers hitless so far in the game. Making 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Nobody left for Milwaukee. Still down 3-0. Back here in New York, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Aaron Ashby up and throwing. Hyams, the right-hander, also getting loose. The 1-0. On the ground to the left. Fires over to Hoskins. 1 up, 1 down.
Number 35, Cody.
1 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. 0 for 2 in this one.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. 1 down, base is empty.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
Next pitch is outside. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. That does it for Freddie Peralta, and he had a tough time keeping them in the ballgame today. We'll get a new arm when we come back.
Going, we in go mode. Going, we in go mode.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Yoel Payamps.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Yeah, the hard-throwing righty trying to secure these outs against a potent Yankee lineup, and it starts with Aaron Judge. He's already homered here in this one.
Yeah, we in go mode. Going, yeah, we in go mode.
That's a ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first. Judge out on the play. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. The Yanks lead 1, but they lead at 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the 6th. Now at the plate, Andrew Monasterio. Cole back to work. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and that drops foul. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-1. That one the other way, base hit, and that turns the lineup over.
And just like that, the no-hitter is over. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So the batting order turns over, and now it's Christian Yelich. Just missed.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Check swing, and he went. And the count even at 1.
1-1.
Yankees up by 3. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level. Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Breaking ball in there, got him looking. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
Next for Milwaukee, William Contreras.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Strike on the inside corner, and it's 0-2.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock.
And that's a strikeout. Ed Drummond says he won a round. 5.5 innings complete, and the no-hitter is no more. Yankees 3, and the Brewers nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. He swings and fouls one off. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-1. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Aaron Ashby appears to be getting loose. Just missed. Late on that fastball.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
And that's outside. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He beats the throw, and he's out at first. So a man at first. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Stanton gets his lead at first with nobody out. And foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Austin Wells getting ready to hit. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Paul Goldschmidt now 1 for 2. That one hammered center field. Mitchell going back. Got it. Bangs against the wall, but holds on.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
New inning getting started. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. The Brewers in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
And that misses.
Inside.
And that's ball 1. Little chopper rolls foul. It's a K from the Coltrane.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Always we know just some things we shoot. Oh, cool hat trick. Watch me backspin.
Next for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio. And the first pitch misses for ball one. One down, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
So man aboard, Garrett Mitchell will hit next, and that drops in for a strike.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Bellinger makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
So up next, Joseph Ortiz. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Next offering is fouled back. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Brewers strand 1. They trail in this one 3-0. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jared Koenig.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. A switch hitter batting right. On the ground, and that's just foul. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
In the dirt, and a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Sneaks through, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
The left fielder, number 24.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
This one in the dirt.
And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game, because if a pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs, I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective.
Pitch misses. Now 1-2. Swings and misses, and that's the first out.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with. But they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there. And really, they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Siggy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. And here comes Bellinger. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Line drive, and that's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Next to hit, Anthony Volpe. And that one fouled off. One out. Runners at first and second. Foul ball there. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Here is Aaron Judge. He's already homered in this game. And there's a strike.
0-1.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
In the dirt. Well struck right field. Frelick ranging back. Stretches out and holds it in. 2 left on. 8th inning coming up. Yankees 3 and the Brewers nothing. Back at Yankee Stadium, we're at the top of the 8th. Leading off, Bryce Terang. Outside low, ball 1.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play.
Now just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Next pitch is outside. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
That one ripped. Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Now it's Christian Yelich, the MVP in 2018, the runner-up in 2019. Right through there for a strike. On the ground to Jazz. Jazz tosses to first. Yelich is out, and that is that. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Aaron Ashby. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. And here is Giancarlo Stanton, 1 for 3. Inside, just missed. Ashby, a 6-1 lefty. He features a sinker, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. Next pitch is downstairs. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Chisholm now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Activity in the bullpen. Ryan Hudson, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
And that skips into dirt. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. On to first, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Digging in, Austin Wells. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That missed by a lot. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he grounds one to the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Looks like he's heading back out for the 9th as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. Back for more from here comes the closer here in the 9th, Devin Williams. A chance at his first save of the year. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a ball evens the count. battling here as he fouls it away. 2-2 now. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other two outs.
Foul ball. One down, base is empty. And it's strike two.
0-2 is the count.
And that's off the outside edge. And the count 1-2. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Volpe. And there are two down. So it's their last chance in this one. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. 0 for 3 in this one. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
0-1. Nope. Ball one.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. They're down to their final strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark. You're sleeping in your own bed. You're eating your clubhouse manager's food. Everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Lose by changing my mental. I'm focused, I'm in tune, I'm plotting my next move. I make sure I can't lose by changing my mental.